Hello, today I'm going to talk to you about the new moon, which is going to occur in Scorpio on the 20th of November at 6:48 a.m. Universal Time. So let's have a look at the chart of this event. Right, here it is. Before I analyze it, I'd like to let you know that the videos for 2026 for each zodiac sign will be put online on my channel, all together, all 12 of them, on the 20th of November at 6:45. in the morning, that is 3 minutes before the new moon in Scorpio. So I just wanted to let you know, because a lot of you are interested in those videos, so they will be made available for free, of course, on my channel. Now, this is a new moon that is linked to Mercury, the black moon, the mean black moon, and Uranus. That's through the opposition with Uranus. So this opposition with Uranus is pretty strong, because you see Uranus is at 29 degrees and 50 minutes in Taurus, retrograde in Taurus, and the Sun is at 28:12 with the moon, of course, same degree. And Mercury is at 28:27 retrograde as well. And we have the black moon at 26 in Scorpio. So that's a strong opposition. But even though the opposition has the reputation to be a discordance, in my opinion, it can be very fruitful to whoever is able to deal with it. So the new moon being a moment, I would say, to choose, to start something new, to initiate something, a project or whatever. I mean, that is very important, because with Mercury next to this conjunction Sun-Moon, it means that we'll need to communicate about it, We need to use our mind, our brains, our intelligence to understand what is going on, and to dig deep into the subject so that we understand it very well, to avoid any potential mistake that we could make because of the black moon. The black moon here, the mean black moon next to this conjunction Sun-Moon Mercury, indicates that there is not everything is clear. That's what it means, So we'll have to shed light on that dark zone somehow. Where is that dark zone in your life? I don't know, but you have to figure it out, because it will have a meaning that will need to be assessed in order to avoid the influence of Uranus, which is opposed in opposition to this conjunction. And that indicates that this new moon is going to trigger the energy of Uranus, the energy of change. So once again, what is it that you want to change, or what is it that needs to be changed in your life? It's something also that you need to work out for yourself, or maybe you know it already. But that particular day, the 20th of November, at about 6:48 in the morning, well, work it out according to where you are on the planet, of course, to make sure that you don't miss out, because it may be a very important moment to choose to initiate the change. Knowing that the new moon, is a moment to choose to initiate something new, suddenly we have Uranus around. That means the change. So whatever you're going to initiate would probably be producing a very important change, or an important change that is going to occur will trigger some sort of initiation of a new cycle, a new project, a new situation, something new. But besides the fact that there is this opposition here, we have nice aspects here, you see. Those trines involving Saturn and Neptune on one side, and on the other side we have Jupiter. That's very promising. It indicates, in my opinion, that if you deal properly with what I've just said about the opposition with the black moon and the energy of the sun, moon, Mercury, using your intellect to understand, to communicate, to reflect, to try and make sure that you don't make any mistakes, because the change represented by Uranus can be very, very drastic. And if it is, it will have long-lasting repercussions. That's why you cannot afford to miss out, but you cannot afford to make a mistake as well. So you need to prepare for that before the new moon. Well, today is the 10th of November, so it leaves you, a bit more than maybe 10 days, 7 days. It depends when you are going to watch this video. It depends when I am able to put it online. But the trines are going to be very helpful. Jupiter is a protection. So really it means that in actual fact, whatever you do, even if you make a mistake, I think that Jupiter will protect your interests. So you will most probably feel very optimistic, very enthusiastic about whatever is going to happen. But if Uranus is stronger than you, you will be destabilized by the change that it is going to produce. But if you prepare for it, then you have nothing to worry about. There would be here, it should be a sextile between the two, but it's a bit wide. That's why the application didn't draw that line here, which is the same as this one. Between Neptune and Uranus, there is a sextile. And that is interesting because, first of all, the sextile is a beneficial type of configuration. Neptune represents your imagination, your dream, every time I repeat the same things over and over again because that's what that means, but I need to repeat that so that everyone understands that Neptune represents your dream. What is the ideal situation that you would love for yourself, and for everyone around that may depend on you and on your success? That is a question that you have to answer, of course, yourself. And next to Neptune is Saturn. The Saturn represents what is real, actually, what is concretely real. And that's toward this that you are aiming, and that you will be aiming on that particular day and time. So if you catch the train, if I can say that, before it goes on the 20th of November at 6:48 a.m. Universal Time, work it out. It's very important, because that decision and that involvement will not bear much longer, delay for you to move forward. Because the moon is at 28 degrees, it leaves 2 degrees to change sign, and 2 degrees for the moon is 4 hours. So that means that by, say, 11 a.m. on that day, the moon changing sign will separate from that new moon energy and intensity. So that's why you need to really take advantage of this new cycle before the moon changes sign to transit in Sagittarius, which is the next transit that I will analyze, but not today. I haven't the time today to do it. I just wanted to give you a global view of what to expect thanks to this configuration, which is quite interesting because you see here, if we draw the line, we have what we call a kite, which is a very beneficial type of configuration as well. And it means that the kite will fly this way. This is the tail of the kite, and this is the head of it. And of course, when you hold a kite and want it to fly in the wind, it's going to fly this way. So it's going to fly through Uranus, through the change. So it is the change that is going to create that momentum and the energy that you will put into that new cycle in which you could very well get involved. And I'm not saying that you will, of course, because everyone is different, but there is something that can be very, very promising and a source of great satisfaction, concrete satisfaction with long-term consequences. That's what you need to consider. Instead of considering what good can happen just for a night, just for a day or a weekend, perhaps. It's like going to watch a good movie, for an hour and a half. You're somewhere else, you're in the movie, and then you come out and life comes back to what it was before. That configuration here hasn't got nothing to do with a movie, but the movie of your life is going to change. And if that is what you want, you'll have the potential to achieve that if you begin before or around that new moon. Not too long after, as I said earlier on. 4 hours later, it's too late. So make sure you don't miss that train. That's it for today. I will post another video online, a shorter one, to explain the transit of the moon when it reaches Mars in Sagittarius, then when it reaches Vesta, when it reaches Pluto, when it reaches the North Lunar Node, Saturn, Neptune, and so on. I will post short videos as time goes by and as soon as I have more time to take care of them. Thank you very much for your patience and your interest in my work. And don't forget, on the 20th of November, 6:45, all the videos for 2026 for each sign will be available for free online. So right now, you can already click on the videos so that you can, be registered for that very special moment. Anyway, thank you, bye for now, and see you soon.